So around a week ago, we actually got a rather small update for CS2 that not really many people cared about, not really many people paid much attention to, and rightfully so. Like I said, it wasn't really that big or significant of an update, but in an interesting way, it actually gave us some insight into what could be coming in the future of CS2. And this is also something that if you play your cards right and take advantage of it, we could also use this information to probably make some money off this thing as well. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. Today's video is sponsored by Pirate Swap, an automated CS2 trading platform where you can turn your skins into new ones simple and easy. All you have to do is click on the skins that you want to get rid of and then click on the new skins that you want to own and select confirm trade. It's that simple, it's that easy, and Pirate Swap has an amazing collection of skins, so you will definitely be able to find something that you like. And if you use the discount code GERM on Pirate Swap today, you're actually going to be able to claim a free $10 bonus and be able to get a 35% deposit bonus as well. So it's an awesome site with awesome features offering you an amazing discount. So there's no reason to not go check out Pirate Swap with that first link in the description below today. And thank you to them for sponsoring this video. So inside this update, there's actually only a couple of lines. You can see here, we fixed sizing and scaling of UI elements shared between buy menu and in-game HUD, fixed a bug with armor display of CS2 spectators. They updated the alternate AK-47 inspect animation. If you guys haven't seen that, the new AK-47 alternate inspect or the rare inspect or whatever, it's actually a lot better now. The old one was so goofy, so out of place, so weird. I have no idea what they were thinking with the old new rare AK animation, but now they have a new one. It doesn't look like amazing either in my opinion, but it looks a lot better. It looks a lot less goofy. It looks like it fits more in Counter-Strike. So hey, that's a cool part of this update. But the big part here, and what I want to be talking about mostly in this video today, is this: the fact that the workshop increased supported upload size for Counter-Strike 2 Steam Workshop maps to 3 gigabytes or 3 GB or whatever. Now, hey, this might not seem like it's that big of a deal, but what was interesting was we got this, somebody tweeting at FMPone or FMPony or FMP1, whatever, I don't know. I've heard him called a million different things, whatever. I don't really care that much. You guys know who I'm talking about. Hey, Mrs. FMPone at Counter-Strike, how many gigabytes does the new cache have? Because they said, you know, they tweeted this thing at them, saying increase supported upload size for Counter-Strike 2 workshop maps up to 3 gigabytes, and people were getting excited, people were getting ready, and FMPone replied with this, you know, thumbs up, kind of giving them the signal that this is something that could be coming soon. And we also saw, not that long ago, somebody had tweeted out Discord messages of FMPone saying, you know, that it was like coming soon, or that work was, you know, getting finalized or whatever. So we had already been speculating that the new cache or the updated cache, the CS2 version of cache, was going to be coming sooner rather than later. But now it seems like there is more and more, and kind of each week we're getting more and more hints of stuff coming rather soon. And to me, at least the vibe that I'm getting is that this is going to be coming at some point in 2025. Now, obviously, it's only February of 2025. We have 10 more months. It doesn't really seem like that hot of a take or anything to say it's coming this year, but hey, time goes very, very, very fast, and you know, it's going to be the middle of 2025, it's going to be the end of 2025 before we know it. But also, if we start to prepare for things that could be happening months from now or whatever, and even if it does happen in 2026, who cares? That's fine too. If we start preparing for things like this, that allows us more time to accumulate and get you know, more and more of the items that we want, or the items that we can use to capitalize on this thing and make more money. You know, if something's going to happen tomorrow, you don't have a bunch of time to buy all the right stuff and save up money and gather the skins or the items whatever you're going to be investing in. But if you know that some big impactful major event's going to be happening a year from now, you have a whole year to save up money, buy positions, you know, acquire different assets, whatever. So I do think planning out in advance is going to be something very, very big for this. Now, how exactly can we make money? Because we know a new cache is coming to CS2. That's something I've talked about. Obviously, one way for sure is going to be potentially investing in the old cache collection skins. Now, interestingly enough, this is also super, super funny and kind of maybe not coincidental timing. We did have Anomaly uploading this video on Anomaly Clips yesterday, talking about the breakdown of CS2 map collections, and he is talking about in this video how he thinks a ton of collections are going to start being updated in the next couple of years, maybe in 2025, but for sure in the next couple of years in CS2, because he talks about how we recently saw the Overpass 2024 replacing the Overpass collection, and he thinks there's going to be a ton more like that because not only obviously Valve likes to release new content and likes to make money, also the Armory allows them a way to release a bunch of new skins and content and all that stuff in a good way, but also the fact that so many of the collections and stuff are way outdated. So many of the collections don't even have pinks in them, let alone reds, and people really, really love having pinks and reds. Pinks and reds allows you to do trade ups. It allows you to open things and actually have a reason to open things because there's some big chase skin and whatever. And if the coolest thing you can get is a purple, nobody's really going to care that much. But if you start dropping new collections that have new reds and new pinks and new exciting stuff, new shiny stuff, that's how Valve is going to make money. And obviously we know Valve is heavily incentivized to be making money. So he's talking about investing in a bunch of skins from these older collections that are going to be getting updated at some point this year. He's talking about stuff like Inferno, Nuke, I don't know, there's a ton of different options like Lake, Militia, I think even, I don't know, all these different collections. And he does also talk about how he saw this as something that was going to be happening to CS in general, and he did invest in Overpass skins because he thought there could be a new Overpass collection at some point in 2024, 2025, CS2, whatever. He talks about how he decided to purchase a bunch of Masterpiece and that he was able to make a bunch of money off them. Now, again, I don't know how good of an investment overall this was. He says he made a bunch of money off it. I don't know. Before the Armory came out and before the new Overpass collection came out, you can see Masterpieces were like $400, maybe $500. And then the Armory came out at the beginning of October and they jumped up from, like $400 to like $600. And then by the end of November, they're up to like $800. So yeah, he had a chance to maybe like double his money some point in there, but then you can also see they kind of crashed down to right around $400 again. And if we kind of zoom out to the all-time graph, we can see they're now maybe even below where they were before that happened. So I don't know if this is necessarily the best investment in the world, because obviously one thing about these Overpass skins is that they were already not really dropping. There wasn't really any ways to get them. Obviously you could have gotten the Overpass souvenirs from the souvenir packages, but as far as these skins themselves, they weren't actively dropping. You can see here on like CS2 database where it says the Overpass collection would drop to players who held an active operation pass for the duration of Operations Bloodhound, Wildfire, and Hydra. Skins from this collection have not dropped since the conclusion of Operation Hydra. So these skins have already been pretty rare. They haven't been dropping. They're already kind of expensive for the most part for a lot of them. So I don't necessarily think that something like the Masterpiece was necessarily a great investment, because not only are there still a ton of Overpass souvenir packages out there which are going to drop souvenir Masterpieces, and that's going to still add to the overall supply of these. But again, these are already old. They've been discontinued. No one really thought that these were going to be coming back anytime soon or anything like that. It wasn't really shocking. I think something you want to take advantage of is as soon as something becomes discontinued, that's when you want to start investing in it. That's when you have the biggest chances to make money. So even though Anomaly posted this video and maybe he made some money off the Masterpiece or whatever, you can see how these aren't necessarily the best investments of the world. And like I said, the Masterpiece crashed back down. It's actually below where it was even before the new Overpass collection came out. But the interesting thing here, and where there is money to be made in general, is just from trade-up skins from discontinued collections. Again, he decided to go for the Masterpiece, but you can see there's other stuff in the Overpass collection, like the Road Rash, which is obviously the purple. But if you scroll down, even other stuff like some of the consumer-grade skins, which the Road Rash is pretty flat over the past year, but then you have something like the Sawed-Off Sage Spray, which is up 61% in the past year. Compare that to something like the Masterpiece, which is actually down in the past year. The big play here is to, maybe you can take advantage of the hype of a new collection coming out and being able to invest in that stuff, but the better play here does kind of seem like for this cash stuff to invest in some of the trade-up skins or the lower rarity stuff. Yes, you could invest in the Galil Cerberus. Yes, you could invest in the FAMAS sticks, and right when we get that cash 2025 collection or whatever, those could spike up, but it seems like they're going to remain pretty flat or kind of slow growers overall in the long term. But again, to me, some of the most interesting stuff is going to be stuff like the Glock 18 reactor, some of these mil-spec skins, but especially some of these industrial grade skins. And we can look at that if we just kind of look in the past year, and it looks like even with Anomaly posting that stuff and FM Pwn starting to post more about this, that some of the cash pump is already happening a little bit. Again, we can see that just in the past month The Galil Cerberus is already up 58%. So some of the cash stuff is already pumping. So maybe it's a little bit too late in certain aspects, but it seems like it is only the Cerberus at this point. The Glock 18 reactor, if we look in the past month, it is actually down. So that thing's not pumping as of late, obviously, but it is up 14% in the past year. And then if you look at something like the Chemical Green, this is a a really, really low rarity trade-up skin, like an industrial grade trade-up skin from this collection. You can see, again, in the past month, it's down about 9%, but in the past year, this thing is up 34%. So again, maybe these skins will see a nice little jump as the cash hype continues to go up over the past year, or like in the coming year, as we get more and more ready for a new cash collection to come out. But I did think it was really interesting and really funny, that we have FM Pwn, kind of giving us some reactions about the fact that new cash could be coming soon, and that maybe they even did this update just specifically for the new cash map to come out. Thought it was really interesting that Anomaly posted this video about how he's investing in, has already made money investing off previous or old CS2 collection skins, and how he's going to continue to do that in the future. He actually mentioned cash specifically in this video, but also some other maps. And again, I have had people talking to me and asking me about cash and whether I think it's a good investment or whatever. And I do. I think you can probably make money off the Cerberus, off the sticks, off the Glock 18 reactor, off the Nuclear Garden. But I think, the most money from the cash collection overall will be made from people buying stuff like the 5.7 Hot Shot, the PP buys in Chemical Green, because these are already skins that are doing insanely well because they're already the lowest rarity skins from a discontinued collection, and those are just some of the best investments in all of CS, and they're probably the lowest risk, highest reward, kind of best options overall for this. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.